Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital, a city that never sleeps, driven by commerce, innovation and opportunity. But beyond the city's mainland and island skyline lies a local government that's rapidly transforming into Nigeria's most ambitious development corridor. Ibeju-Lekki, the fastest growing local government area in Nigeria. From the last decade, Ibeju-Lekki is transforming from a quiet coastal community into one of Africa's most ambitious development corridors. This is where the future of Lagos and Nigeria's next economic revolution is being built. A combination of mega infrastructure projects, industrial powerhouses, and government-backed housing schemes are reshaping its identity. In this video, we explore the major projects shaping the face of Ibeju-Lekki and why investors, developers, and government planners all agree that this is the new Lagos. But before we proceed, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel as we focus on different infrastructural projects happening around the country. The first project shaping the future of Ibeju-Lekki is the Dangote Refinery and Petrochemical complex. Our journey begins at the Dangote Refinery, the largest single-train refinery in the world, with a capacity of 650,000 barrels per day, sitting on over 2,600 acres within the Lekki Free Trade Zone. This refinery is not just an industrial project, it's a national game changer. From the moment it began operations, Nigeria moved closer to energy independence. It's producing refined petroleum products locally, reducing import dependence, and positioning Lagos as the industrial hub of West Africa. The refinery also houses a massive petrochemical plant, a fertilizer factory, and one of Africa's largest private jetties. For Ibeju-Lekki, this project created tens of thousands of direct and indirect jobs and spurred development of new housing estates, service industries, and transport routes. This refinery marked the beginning of a transformation, one that turned Ibeju-Lekki from a rural coastline into a thriving industrial heartland. 2. Lekki Deep Sea Port. Just a few kilometers from the refinery is another mega structure, the Lekki Deep Sea Port. It's the first deep sea port in Nigeria and one of the deepest in West Africa, capable of handling large container vessels of up to 18,000 TEUs. Officially commissioned by the former president Muhammadu Buhari in 2023. The port is a public-private partnership between the Lagos State Government, the federal government, and private investors. The Lekki port has changed the face of Nigeria's maritime industry, cutting shipping delays, decongesting Apapa, and attracting billions in foreign trade. But beyond trade, the port is driving massive growth in logistics, warehousing, and real estate across Ibeju-Lekki. Every truck route, every warehouse, and every new business park emerging in this axis is tied directly to this seaport. And that means growth that isn't slowing down anytime soon. Lekki Free Trade Zone and Alaro City. Within the same corridor sits the Lekki Free Trade Zone, a 16,500 hectares industrial city designed for manufacturing, export, and commercial activity. It's home to companies from China, Nigeria, and across the globe, all benefiting from tax incentives, reliable power, and direct access to the seaport and expressway. One of the most successful developments within this zone is Alaro City, a joint venture between the Lagos State Government and Rendezvous. Alaro City combines residential, commercial and light industrial zone in one master planned layout. The type of development that defines the new phase of urban Africa. Roads, power, water and green spaces all pre-planned to international standards. It's not just a free zone anymore, it's becoming a city on its own and a model for future smart development across Nigeria. 4. Lekki-Epe Expressway reconstruction and expansion. No development can thrive without access, and that's where the ongoing reconstruction of the Lekki-Epe Expressway comes in. Once a narrow, congested 2-lane road is now being expanded into a modern dual carriageway connecting Abraham Adesanya in Aja all the way to Epe. Led by Cranborg Construction, this road expansion has opened up communities like Sangotedo, Abijo, Awoyaya, Lakwe and Eleko to investment opportunities never seen before. Commute times have dropped drastically. Businesses now have better logistics routes, and new residential estates are springing up every month along the corridor. The Lekki-Epe Expressway is not just a road, it's the economic spine of Ibeju-Lekki, linking the refinery, the port, the future airport, all in one corridor. 5. Eleko Beach Road and Deep Sea Port Access Road. From Eleko Junction, another key road is changing the landscape. The Eleko Beach Road, which connects directly to the Deep Sea Port Access Road. This corridor links coastal communities, the free trade zone and the refinery, forming a strategic logistics and tourism route. Once completed, it will drastically reduce traffic bottlenecks and serve as an alternative route for cargo trucks heading to and from the port. For land investors, this means unprecedented value appreciation in locations like Eleko Beach, Iberokodo and Folu towns, because as we always say, when road access improves, land value multiplies. 6. Abijo Food Hub. Just along the expressway sits one of the state's most forward-looking agricultural infrastructural projects, the Abijo Food Hub. Designed to strengthen Lagos' food supply chain, the Abijo Hub will serve as a modern logistics center for storing, processing and distributing farm produce. The project is part of the Lagos State Government Food Security and Logistics Initiative, aimed at ensuring food availability and stabilizing prices. For Ibeju-Lekki, it's more than just a food project, it's an economic driver, creating jobs for locals, improving transport efficiency and attracting supporting businesses like cold chain logistics, packaging and retail. The Abijo Hub signals that Lagos isn't just building industry, it's building sustainability. Seven. Omo Creek Bridge Project. A few kilometers inland, the Omo Creek project is quietly taking shape. This bridge and road network is designed to serve as an alternative road linking the Lekki-Epe Expressway directly with Epe, providing an alternate route for trucks, tourists and residents. When completed, the Omo Creek Bridge will ease pressure on the Lekki-Epe Expressway and create a more efficient flow between industrial and residential zones. It's part of a broader vision to connect the entire eastern flank of Lagos, ensuring that as development grows, accessibility keeps pace. For investors and developers, these internal road connections are what transform communities into cities. Eight. Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. Perhaps the most ambitious of all is the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, a 700-kilometer super highway running along Nigeria's Atlantic coastline. Section 1 begins right here in Lagos, stretching from Victoria Island through Lekki and Ibeju-Lekki towards Ogun State. The project will feature flyovers, interchanges and shoreline protection, redefining how people travel across southern parts of the country. For Ibeju-Lekki, it brings more than tourism, it brings transformation. Imagine hotels, beach resorts, business parks and coastal communities all connected by one modern road. As construction continues, the corridor from Eleko to Folu town is already seeing a surge in real estate interest. The coastal highway isn't just a road, it's the future of coastal living and commerce in Nigeria. 9. Lagos Green Line and Lekki International Airport. The future of transportation in Ibeju-Lekki doesn't end on the ground. It's going airborne and electric. The proposed Lagos Green Line Rail will run from Marina through Lekki down to Ibeju-Lekki, connecting workers, tourists and residents directly to the heart of the city. Though the construction for the Green Line Rail project is stated to begin in December 2025, the development for early infrastructure for the Green Line project is currently ongoing. And right beside it lies the Lekki International Airport, a 3,000-hectare project near Aiyetoro designed to handle both passenger and cargo traffic. Together, the airport and the Green Line will make Ibeju-Lekki the only local government in Nigeria with direct air, land and sea connectivity. Once completed, this area will rival modern industrial cities like Dubai's Jebel Ali and Singapore's Jurong. For real estate investors, this is the dream location because every modern city begins with infrastructure, and that's exactly what Ibeju-Lekki is getting. Ten. Government schemes: Iberokodo, Aiyetoro, Magbon-Alade and Iwerekun. To manage this rapid urban expansion, the Lagos state government has launched several structured land schemes, including the Iberokodo scheme, Aiyetoro scheme, Magbon-Alade scheme, Iwerekun scheme, amongst others. These schemes are designed to organize housing, provide proper drainage, and ensure legal land titles as demand continues to surge. The Iberokodo scheme, in particular, has become one of the most talked about, strategically located between the proposed airport and the coastal highway. It represents planned growth, not random expansion. Here, the private sector and government are working together to create a balanced environment for both residential and commercial development. Can you introduce yourself to us and tell us what the Iberokodo scheme is all about?
Okay, my name is Segun Francis. I am the sales manager for Mirror Homes Investment Limited. Iberokodo scheme is a way of the Lagos State government recompensating Lagosians once again, because some 10-15 years back was when Lekki Scheme 2, what you know as what's it called, Lekki Peninsula now is called Lekki Scheme 2 then, and that was when the initiative started with the Lagos State government. So they were trying to develop Lekki Scheme 2 to compensate for the population of VI and Ikoyi. And today you see what's going on in Lekki Phase 1 right now. So the what they are doing, what the Lagos State government is doing right now is bringing Lekki Phase 1 down to Ibeju-Lekki. Why? Because of the advent of Dangote Refinery, Lekki Deep Sea, the Free Trade Zone, the international airport coming up, and then Pan-Atlantic University. So for people, some people they regretted that they didn't invest in Lekki on time because of the fact that they could not foretell easily that the project is going to be making sense. And then today, this is another opportunity for people that is subscribed into Lekki Phase 1 to come and subscribe into Sterling Coast Phase 2, because this is going to be a kind of advanced Lekki Phase 1, because all the mistakes that the Lagos State government made while setting up Lekki Phase 1 is going to be totally corrected here. And this is Iberokodo government scheme. They want to, it is a mixed scheme, meaning that some parts will be for commercial while the other part is going to be for residential. So what they want to do is the whole place is properly marked out, and the all drainage system, the electricity, hospital, everything that has been properly marked, just to give a conducive living to people of this community.
What are the documentation available?
Okay, good question. One thing about any government scheme is that government is actually the one fast tracking the planning and the development of this area. That is why this place is called Iberokodo government scheme. It's like your Ikeja GRA. So the government are the rightful owner of this land. People, the developer buying it now, like Mirror Homes Investment Limited, are buying directly from the government. You understand? So it comes with double title actually. Title number one is that it is a government allocated property, it is a government allocated land, and then the second title is that it has a CFO already, and the CFO is out. It's not a theoretical.
From mega industrial projects to sustainable housing and modern transport systems, Ibeju-Lekki has become the heartbeat of Lagos' future. The refinery, the seaports, the free trade zone, Alaro City, Abijo Food Hub, Omo Creek Project, the Coastal Highway, the airport, and the Green Line Rail, all converging in one location. The question is no longer if Ibeju-Lekki will rise, it already has. The real question is, will you be part of it? Because as Lagos expands, Ibeju-Lekki isn't just the next big thing, it's the future already unfolding. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.